Your news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Angela Morian.
And I'm Amber Worthy. Thanks for joining us for News 12 Now at 11. We begin with continuing coverage about an incident at the Hamilton Place Mall yesterday. The mall has reopened after being evacuated and closed.
Chattanooga police released new details about a reported shots fired call. They say they determined that there is no evidence to support claims that a firearm was discharged during the incident. Witnesses told police that several people shouted, "Gun, he has a gun," which escalated into panic. Police say at least one juvenile was injured and transported to a local hospital with minor, non-life-threatening injuries from falling to the ground.
We were in the food court and a bunch of people just started screaming and coming at us. So we jumped up, we left our food and everything, so we saw flashes of light, but it could have been anything.
Police say they found a firearm in the parking lot outside the Sears entrance that was connected to the incident inside the mall. A press conference is scheduled for tomorrow to provide the latest on the investigation.
Hamilton Place issued a statement saying that the incident was unfortunate. A fight did occur which led to confusion and caused the property to be evacuated. Hamilton Place management has made significant investments into our security program with the addition of a state-of-the-art security camera system, additional security officers, and an enhanced relationship with the Chattanooga Police Department. We have posted that full statement on our newly redesigned website, WDEF.com. And a Walker County Sheriff's deputy and 3 others are recovering after a serious crash Saturday evening. The Georgia State Patrol says it happened just before 7 p.m. Saturday. Corporal Andrew Gideon with the Georgia State Patrol said the sheriff's deputy was driving with a passenger northbound on Highway 27 near Highway 151 intersection. Corporal Gideon says a passenger vehicle was turning onto Highway 151 when they hit the deputy's vehicle. Corporal Gideon says the deputy has a fractured leg and the passenger was also injured in the crash. The driver and the passenger of the other vehicle were also injured, but a 3-year-old that was in the car was not injured.
Well, 2 people are recovering from injuries sustained in a crash involving a motorcycle in Walker County. The Georgia State Patrol says that the motorcycle was traveling north on Highway 27 and a passenger vehicle was traveling south. Troopers believe that the passenger car turned in front of the motorcycle, and that is when the collision occurred. The driver of the passenger car and the driver of the motorcycle suffered several fractures. At this time, we do not have any more information on the driver.
And take a look at this video. We are waiting to learn more about a police chase and crash through downtown Cleveland. Witnesses say a Honda CRV was being chased through town before the car crashed in a ditch on Old Woolen Mill. We've reached out to the Cleveland Police Department about the incident to see what charges will be filed and what led to this pursuit.
A man in Chattanooga is one step closer to becoming a homeowner thanks to Habitat for Humanity and a few other organizations.
Yes, Sidney McDonald is known by his friends as someone with a big heart, and yesterday he helped with the final touches on Ruby's Place in honor of someone who encouraged him to persevere.
I could give you, we have 271 houses that we've built, and there's 271 stories that will rip your heart. This is another one.
I'm wearing dirt, but this is part of my dirt.
After 200 hours of sweat equity, Sidney McDonald will be able to walk into Ruby's Place, a new home that he says will be named in his grandmother's honor.
Yeah, I've always been a fighter, go-getter, because I've always been told I couldn't do this, couldn't do that, and I refused against the odds because my grandma taught me better than that. She says, as long as you believe in Jesus and yourself, you can do anything you want to do.
He says the support from his grandmother has brought him to this point.
And he's been through rough times, not just the fact that he's disabled, but this is really important to us to make his life whole.
Sidney worked Saturday alongside his co-workers from City Hall. Sidney is a greeter in the building, but to many, he is so much more. He has been employed with the city of Chattanooga for about 4 years now.
Sidney's touched a lot of lives. If you've gone downtown for some reason to City Hall, to the movie theater, wherever, you've come across Sidney and he's always got a smile on his face, and I think it gives us
And David Butler says Sydney convinced the Carter bus driver to drive by his new home as it was being built. Habitat expects a big crowd of Sydney support at the dedication service next Saturday. And one person has died from multiple structures have been damaged or destroyed in a severe storm